too far away? Yep. Gotta need a tripod. Trying to figure it out here. There we go. How's everybody doing this morning? Got my liquid energy mug. Sweetie's eating her breakfast. She'll be joining me in a second, I'm sure. Maybe this isn't the greatest spot. That sun's shining right in my eyes. Oh man. Anyway, gonna go help out at the food pantry this morning. So I got about a half an hour we can chat. Maybe about an hour. And then I'll be heading on over there. Breakfast of Champs, granola bar. Nice and quiet out here. I think it's supposed to get up to 90 degrees today. It's like, when's fall gonna get here? Good morning. We're just enjoying a cup of coffee. Tastes good. I like coming out here in the mornings. Super quiet. There's Sweetie. There's Sweetie eating her breakfast. I gotta build her a stand for her bowl so she doesn't have to reach over like that and eat her food. So sometime this weekend we'll be doing that. Anyway, I believe it's a Labrador. We rescued her, so I don't have any paperwork on her or anything like that. But she went to the vet yesterday. Clean bill of health. No heartworms, no intestinal worms, no ticks, no fleas, no ear mites, nothing. And for a stray dog that's been wandering around for months, that's pretty impressive. Got her shots and everything. And so, yeah. Happy dog. Where you going, Sweetie? You coming over here with me? You come say hi? Come say hi. Everybody wants to say hi to you. Because you're a friendly, happy dog. You don't want my coffee. Where you going, girl? Hmm? Where you going? Where you going? I just want loving. I just want loving all the time. Oh my gosh, it's belly rub time. Slowly plop over. Not my coffee, please. Nope. She's a mess. She's looking for something. Nobody wants to see your backside. Come over here. She's so chill. There she goes, she just lays down. She's an old dog. She likes to play fetch a little bit. Maybe 3 or 4 rounds of fetch and then she's done. For an old dog, that's about all she does. I'll put a little kiddie pool over there. Hey, Dashing Womble. She won't touch the kiddie pool. Put her over there. Put it over there and see if she'd splash in it or play in it because she plays in her water bowl. It's funny because she'll start lapping up water and then she'll take her front paws and like just splash the water all over the place and then walk away. It's like, okay, I'm done with that. Nobody else can have it. She won't touch that kiddie pool. Won't touch it at all. I don't know. Got to get another bath this weekend. Oh. She likes riding in the car. And when I took her to the vet yesterday, she just hopped in the back of the car like it was nothing. Sat there. She likes it. Now, in this, later on in the day when it gets hot, she doesn't want to be inside it. Position was not that great because it gets a lot of sun during the day. It'll be fine in the wintertime. But she'll go behind the doghouse where it's shady, and she'll lay down there. Or she'll lay in the lean-to, or get under one of these little trees or something like that. But at night, I got a little camera in there, and she's sleeping on her dog bed at night. How is this single life? I'm not single. I wish I was sometimes. No, I got a girlfriend. She's inside sleeping in this morning. She's pretty awesome. She likes to sleep in on Saturday mornings. And then, hey, boring girl. Can you pronounce the water of the bottle? I'm not sure where you're getting at there, future. No, I'm here in Georgia. I'm close to Atlanta, Georgia. You guys drink coffee? I'm good. Yeah. I got my dog. I got the morning sun. I got you guys. And I got my cup of coffee. So I guess I'm doing pretty good. I got an idea for another video this afternoon I'm going to try to put together. Let's see if I can get this thing balanced out a little bit better. Level it out. There we go. Yeah, but one of my videos is called, it's going to be called WTF News. Hey, Venter. She's been with us for a week. 1 week. And she was wandering the neighborhood for months. And we were feeding her, leaving food out for her, and she would eat it. And then we just got like, nobody's going to claim this dog. Nobody's asking about it on the internet. Hey, you found my dog. We posted it on the neighborhood email thing. Everybody's like, it's not mine. I don't know. So we decided to slowly integrate her into the backyard by putting her food inside the backyard night after night. And did a little stakeout. Sat out in the driveway waiting for her to show up. And she went in the backyard and closed the gate, and she acted like she's been living here her whole life. She's just super chill. She doesn't care about the cats. She doesn't chase the cats or anything. She's not digging holes or nothing like that. She just walks right past the cats like they're nothing. She'll kind of look at them a little bit, but she's like, whatever. Somebody said something about, yeah, my coffee is black. I don't put anything in my coffee. Nah, my younger days were not fun. I'm kind of liking this time right now. If I look back through my whole life, except for being a kid. Hey, my dad's on here. Except when I was a kid and I could just run around the neighborhood on my bicycle and play with my friends. But ever since then, I think now is probably the best time. Yep, my drink is black. I don't put anything in there. Well, she gets up in the morning. I got a camera, like I said, set up. I hadn't checked it this morning to see when she started rolling around. But normally through the week, I leave around 6:30 in the morning. So about 6:15, I'll come out here to give her food and fresh water. And typically she's in her doghouse. And she'll come out wagging her tail, you know, happy as can be, wants pets and stuff, and give her food and everything like that. play with her for about 5 minutes, and then I have to go. But I got, like I said, I got a camera. I can watch her during the day, check on her, see how she's doing, and she just kind of hangs out. You know, she'll watch the bird feeder a little bit, and she'll kind of cruise around the yard and just relax. I mean, she's basically retired, so she's just taking it easy. I have kids, but they're no longer with me. So, I mean, they're alive. They're not dead or anything like that. But yeah, when did I become a millionaire? I am not a millionaire. No, sir. I'm not a millionaire. I am not. You see that pool in the backyard, and you think I'm a millionaire. I'm not. This house we purchased right at the beginning of COVID, when all the house prices dropped to like nothing, and the pool just happened to be with the house. Yeah, I work at the post office. I work at the post office. Been there for about 12 years. Before that, I was in the Army for 23 years. I've had random jobs throughout my whole life, waiting tables. I'm not my total net worth. I don't even know what that would be. You're from the UK, Future? Is that what you said? Here in the States, we normally don't talk about how much we make. Kind of just don't do it. It's not something people really do. And if you do brag about how much you pay, most people think you're an asshole. So, you know. Yeah, I'm happy. For the most part. I have my days. But, you know, I guess we all do, right? No, I've had factory jobs, I've had hotel jobs, restaurant jobs, worked at a dealership once. I had my own computer business for about 10 years. Kansas City, huh? That's cool. Yeah, I remember you, Eventer. We don't fight. We don't fight. Rachel and I don't fight. She gets upset sometimes about some things that I do, maybe. But if it starts getting heated up, I just walk away. I'm not going to fight and argue. I don't want to talk about my kids. That's a chapter of my life I want to leave behind. So. I'm not going to talk about them. I got a dog now. And a few cats. They're a lot more appreciative. Yeah, I heard you said something fell down in Cool, Womble. Yeah, my dad fell down and hurt his back about a month ago. He's doing better now. Yep. It's just me and her and the pets. We both work Monday through Friday, so I finally moved up my job to where I get weekends off now. So, I finally get to volunteer. That's what I'm going to do later on. I show up around 9:30 at this food pantry and help out there, volunteer. It's nice to be able to finally be able to do that. Dogs bite you. That girl out there isn't going to bite anybody. Like I said, she just walks right past cats. How's Peter doing? My brother. I'm asking my dad how my brother's doing. He never gets on here, my brother. And I got a sister in Washington State. She's on some trip with her friends this weekend. Which is cool, I guess. Going on a trip with your friends. Last year, about this time, I went camping for a week And it was October. It was October when I went last year. About froze to death. I went up in the mountains and I was not prepared. And yeah, it was miserable at first, but I kept switching campsites, and I was getting away from the mountains as the week progressed. And finally, my last camping site was a lot better. She's got a clean bill of health, Future. She's clean as a whistle. Just had her vet checkup yesterday. We all have bacteria in our mouths. You can brush and Listerine all you want. She doesn't have rabies or anything. She's got all her shots done. She's just a healthy dog. I'm surprised. I thought I was going to have to pay a ton of money at the vet, and it wasn't like that at all. You got braces yesterday. I had to wear braces for like 2.5 years, and I still didn't get them all straightened out. I got tired of wearing them. I got one tooth that's kind of crooked. I said, screw it. It's fine. It'll be good. Yeah, braces are not that fun. Home tour. I'm not doing any. We're not doing an episode of Cribs. Sorry. I'll show you the dog's house if you want to see that. I built this dog house. It's huge. There's a fake cat on top. It's one of her toys, but it's 4 foot by 8 foot. That's a door in the front there and opens up. Put vinyl flooring in it, so I can sweep and clean it out really easy. I shingled the roof, and I got to put insulation in it. So once I get insulation in there, she'll be set for the winter time, and I'll put some kind of flap over the opening to block wind, but she'll be able to go in and out as she wants. And that's her doghouse. Now I do have a runner right there, so that if I have to leave the gate open, I can put her on the runner, but that's rare. She's free to run around the backyard all she wants. She doesn't even like to go for walks. I try to take her for a walk. She didn't care for it. Future's got something against dogs. What's your deal, dude? I wasn't always crazy about dogs. I had one years ago. All right, Future. Let's see here. Timeout for 30 minutes. There we go. Yeah, I'll put him in timeout. Future was being weird. I normally don't do that. Pretty tolerant of people for the most part. I spent all kinds of time with Rachel. I've had relationships where I spent a lot of time with a person and it really wasn't that great. It's good to have some time apart. So when you're together, you appreciate it more. So it's better to be able to have some time apart. And it works out good for us. I mean, she used to work second shift, and I work first shift, and I would only see her on the weekends. So I wasn't on the internet or anything like that on the weekends. We were together, going out to eat and hanging out and doing all kinds of stuff around the house, things like that. But, hey, weird bagel. But, now that we both work Monday through Friday first shift, we see each other evenings, we have dinner together. And we have weekends, eat together. And, kind of just, I like to go volunteer. She likes to sleep in, hang out with the pets. And so it works out just fine. Works out just fine. I'm going to run out of coffee. I'm going to have to go get another cup. Leave you on the dog for a minute. Another game night stream? I didn't think it did that well. I didn't think the game stream did that well. I mean, I could do another game night. I tried to do Pictionary one night and only had one person on there, Dustin, a guy from I used to know in the Army. And it was fun, just he and I had to draw, piece of paper there, and I was trying to draw stuff. It was kind of funny. Then I did Minesweeper. You know, people do the streaming of them doing the shooter games and things like that, but you know, yeah, I was in the army. I was infantry at first. Then I got smart and I went to communications. So I am not a hero. I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero. I am not. But so I like the little games like Minesweeper and things like that. They're kind of fun to chat and play at the same time. I might do a game night again, probably on like a Saturday night, like tonight maybe. I probably won't do it tonight. Maybe next week I can do another game night. And most of my viewers like to show up in the mornings and have a cup of coffee with me. I seem to have more interaction in the mornings than I do in the evenings. There are a lot more people on the internet in the evenings, a lot more competition as far as viewers and stuff like that. And I like the mornings. I like my cup of Joe, and just sit here and just chat. You know, no real agenda or anything like that. Just kind of shooting the breeze. But I am excited about my new. It is better in the morning. Listen to that. Nothing. It's awesome. I mean, you can get the same thing in the middle of the night. I don't know. It's just different in the morning. When the sun's rising up in the morning, it's a different type than in the middle of the night. Especially on the weekends. Like now, tomorrow morning, it'll be stone quiet. Sunday mornings. Dashing Womble does live streams in the evening. I haven't seen any of your live shows before. Cold plunge? Start the day off right. That water's actually still warm. And it's going to get up to 90 degrees today. Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is, Celsius. So yeah, I may get in the pool one more time. I get in like 3 or 4 times a year. That's it. And then I'm just floating around. So, kind of a waste. If I ever move, get another house, it will not have a swimming pool. It costs too much money. You got to fill it with water. You got to do chemicals and the electricity it uses for the pumps all the time. And then you get in it like 4 times a year. It's not worth it. Cold plunge. Nah, I don't even like cold showers. Pickleball. I've seen pickleball, but I haven't played it. No, I don't play Fortnite either. I didn't like that game when it first came out. There's a wild dog. Yeah, the pumps for the pool, or it's like running your dryer for 12 hours. I have to run the pumps for 12 hours a day. There's one pump, the main pump, and then there's a secondary pump for the cleaner, and it runs 4 hours. So I'm basically running pumps for 16 hours a day. And it's like running your dryer, 220 volts in the US. It's not cheap. And if you don't run it, it'll turn green and get all nasty quick. So you have to run it all the time. She didn't like close-ups. Sweetie. Sweetie, what you doing, girl? Can you come over here and say hi? You're a good girl. You're just relaxing like me, aren't you? Yeah. Maybe in a few weeks and get her ride in the back of the truck or something like that. My favorite food, I think my go-to is always cheeseburgers. I like a really good cheeseburger. I like a good cheeseburger. Pizza's always good. I'm not crazy about spaghetti anymore. I'm one of the kids that like spaghetti. And then I like steak for a while. But steak's too damn expensive. But I don't know. I've always liked cheeseburgers. There's a couple of local restaurants that make a really good cheeseburger. Of course, you got your fast food ones. But hey, Betty. A good cheeseburger is always good. That's awesome, Blue Bagel. You got an Italian dad, your Italian family. Mamma mia. Now, if I was sitting the other way, she'd be laying on my feet because she doesn't want me to leave. My old dog used to do that too. I had a black lab years ago, and he would lay on my feet so that when I left, he would know that I was leaving. I couldn't sneak off and walk away. If I moved, he would get up and follow me. She just wants to be beside me. Yeah, cheeseburgers are awesome. I like Wendy's cheeseburger. If I had to pick a fast food cheeseburger, Wendy's is good. Burger King has a good one too. Um, McDonald's is okay, but if I had to choose, I like Wendy's. Now she's not fixed. I did find that out yesterday. She's not fixed, and she's had puppies in the past, plenty of puppies in the past. You can tell just by her physique, but eventually we'll get her fixed. And they say that if you get your animal fixed, they actually live longer. So yeah, if they're young and you get them fixed, they could typically live longer. So yeah, Burger King's pretty good. 14 puppies? Holy mackerel, that's insane. That's like a school of fish. What the heck? 14 puppies? How in the world does she nurse 14 puppies? And she's a lab. Bagel here said his dog had 14 puppies. That's insane. Oh man, yeah. 4 of them died. I mean that's nature. I mean if they were out in the wild, half of them wouldn't live. Um, just that's just the numbers. Yeah. I don't know how old she is. She's got a lot of gray hair under her chin, and she's super chill. Um, she's, if I ever had to adopt a dog again, I would definitely get an old dog. They're so much easier to take care of. They're so just relaxed. Yeah, I've had puppies before. They want to chew everything up and they want to dig holes in your yard and chase everything they see and bark at everything. I think she's barked once. Um, no, she doesn't. She's just chill, just like me. I think that's why we get along so well. We don't want all the drama. If I didn't have stuff to do around the house today, and I would just sit on the porch with her all day long. I have to get a rocking chair and start whittling. Listen to country music in the background. Oh my gosh, a bulldog that ate McDonald's cheeseburgers. Oh man. Now when we ate outside yesterday. We had takeout and we ate outside on the table. And she was right there, full attention. She was expecting us to give her food from the table. We didn't give her any food from the table. Um, but obviously she's used to getting food from the table the way she was acting. So, and she had a chip. You can get your pets chipped. When I took her to the vet, they're like, yeah, she's chipped, but it's not registered. So whoever took her to the vet and had her chip didn't even put it online, and there's no clue who she belonged to. But she got dumped off in this neighborhood. This is a decent neighborhood, and she got dropped off basically, and she's been wandering around. I'm sure I'm not the only person who's been feeding her. She's not scrawny, but wanted to take her in, get her to the vet so she's healthy. Yeah, we're keeping her. We're gonna keep her. I invested in a doghouse. I got a ramp for the back of the car so she doesn't have to jump into the back of the. I got a Subaru hatchback, so I bought a ramp. She doesn't care. She's not crazy about the ramp. I think she has to learn about it first. But once she got in the back of the car, she just sat there. She was just happy as could be. We call her Sweetie because she is so sweet. Yeah, I was going to do videos of finishing it up, but I just never got around to it. It was so damn hot, and I just wanted to knock it out. But I will do a little video when I build her food stand. I got to build a raised food stand to hold her bowls so she doesn't have to stoop down all the time to get her food. And it'll keep her from, she likes to play in her water with her front paws. She likes to splash in the water, and then I get home, she has no water. So I need to raise it up so she's not wasting her water playing in it. But I'll make the stand probably tomorrow. Probably make the stand tomorrow. I've got scrap lumber all over the place. So I'll just throw something together and yeah, paint it, and then it'll be good to go. My dog digs in his, that's kind of what she's doing. She digs in her water. She'll lap it up, and then she'll take her front paws and splash it all over the place, and then just walk off. It's like, I got my feet wet, I'm good. And then, yeah, where'd she go? Disappearing act. I didn't even see her leave. Probably gotta use the bathroom or something. It's crazy. I've got 2 water bowls. There's one here and there's one way over there. And she'll splash in that one too, but it's on concrete. So she'll splash in the water and then lay on the wet concrete. It's funny. It was comical to see her do that. And then that fake cat on top of the doghouse, she likes to fetch and wrestle with it. But then Rachel's like, if she starts playing with that stuffed cat, she's going to want to chase the regular cats. So she doesn't get to play with the stuffed cat anymore. I got her a rooster, a dog toy rooster that squeaks and stuff. And she'll play and fetch that thing. So, yeah, it's all cool. All the animals we have are rescues. The cats we have are rescues. She's a rescue. We even got a couple of guinea pigs. They're rescues as well. I'm not crazy about the guinea pigs. They're a lot of work. They're a ton of work. Compared to a dog and a cat, yeah, there's a lot of maintenance for a guinea pig. And who am I going to vote for? I probably won't vote at all. I don't think it's worth it. They're all bought out. Super PACs and billionaires pay for everything on the campaigns. They're all crooked. Yeah, she already knows how to fetch. She wants to bask in the sun. But she'll play fetch. And I just wave it around, and she went right after it. She was playing with that cat, and she was tossing it around. When I got it from her, she got all excited and stood up straight, and her ears perked up. And it reminded me of my other dog that liked to fetch. And every time he acted that way, he wanted to play. So I tossed it. She went right after it and brought it right back. I didn't have to teach her. She already knew. But most Labradors do. I think most Labradors instinctively like to fetch. So they want to retrieve. They're Labrador retrievers. So, yep. I had a little Chihuahua that liked to play fetch. I think I got a video of her from years and years ago. I should put that on the internet. She's a little bitty thing. Short videos, yeah. It's too hard not to do those short videos. I mean, come on, it makes it so easy. Oh my gosh. Anyway. I normally avoid the news at all costs. But it's like, it's just everywhere this year. You can't get away from it. You'd have to totally turn your radio off and get off the internet completely to avoid it. But the politicians make it too easy. With all I use an app called CapCut. It's free. Well, it's not free. I mean, there is a free version. You can pay for the pro. But it's a great video editing tool. I mean, it's awesome. And they have templates, little green screen stuff people submit. You can use them and edit them however you want. That's how I did my newscast one. That's how I did the the political videos. Um, yeah, and then you got AI. So I wanted a background, and I just told AI, I said I need a background of cats and dogs eating dinner together, and it made that table spread with like turkey legs and stuff on there, and the dogs and cats lined up like they're having dinner. Um, so I mean, there's so many cool tools with this AI stuff. I did a video on that too, where I was asking AI the most random stuff I could think of and see how it would respond. Um, it failed most of the time. Sometimes it wasn't even close. Sometimes it completely misunderstood me. And yeah, that AI stuff's kind of funny. I was playing around with it for a while. Um, there's one I was playing around with, but I don't touch it anymore. It's just like slides and then the voiceover, which is kind of lame. But the one that did created an actual video, it only did like 5-second videos. And so you really couldn't like tell a story or anything like that and have it animated. I mean, you could in 5-second increments, but they probably wouldn't mesh together well. I think there are some that you can do longer, but they're going to charge you like $25 a month or something like that. I know, you'll ask it. I asked it the first time I asked it, I said I want an orange cat holding a gun shooting a poodle in the park. I don't know, I just come up with random. And it did. It showed an orange cat with a pistol. And then the poodle's like just walking around in circles in front of him. It was weird. It's in that video that I made. Another one was ants. I don't know why I was hung up on poodles. I said ants carrying poodles in the snow. And it made this dog. Hey, Abby. And it made this dog with ant legs in the snow with ants on its head. It was really bizarre. I don't know. And then I did some other stupid stuff, trying to come up with random stuff that would be funny. And so yeah, there's a video of that too. You can check it out. How's Abby doing? You use Vegas Pro, Abby? I don't even. I tried to check out your channel. You barely have anything on there. Do you post videos on like TikTok and other stuff like that instead? I don't have TikTok. I thought YouTube was enough. You okay, girl? Huh. You okay? What you doing over there? What you doing? If I raise my voice, she'll come to me. Hey, girl. Oh. You don't want coffee. You don't want coffee? Are you gonna lay in my lap? You're not a lap dog. I can imagine. She's 82 pounds. I couldn't imagine her laying in my lap. You want a bone to chew on? I can go get you a bone. You want a rawhide? Huh? Let's get you a rawhide bone. Let's see here. Get you a rawhide bone. They're in the shed. Hold on just a second, guys. Right here. Got you a bone, girl? Come here, bone. Want your bone? Arr. And there she goes. She'll chew on that thing all day long. Where's my channel? My dad doesn't know how to use YouTube. You're going to have to get Peter to show you how to do that. I can't explain it. I mean, if you click on my name and you go to the channel, then you can look at all the videos. Peter can show you how to do that. I'll have to like be there and point it out for you. uh, yeah, Joe is my dad, and Peter is my brother, and Lydia is my sister. So my brother and my dad live in Tennessee. My sister lives in Washington State. And I live in Georgia. My mom's in Georgia as well. But she doesn't get on YouTube. Not that I know of, anyway. She likes to play little solitaire games and stuff on her phone. Yeah. It's funny to see her when she would sit in front of a computer and play little Farmville games and stuff like that for hours. It's just funny to see her do something like that. And she would watch TMC, Turner Classic Movies, all these black and white movies, over and over and over again. She just have it on 24/7. Oh man, let's see what they said. Now we got another troll. Dana wants some attention, guys. Dana wants some attention. Nah, I'm not gonna let it go. I got about 10 more minutes and then I'm gonna head out. Abby's my moderator. She's good at that stuff. I don't really have trolls. I mean, it's too early in the morning for them, I guess. It's too early in the morning. Oh man, YouTube it's like night and day if you go on YouTube in the morning like now versus later tonight. And there's some wild people on there. A lot of wild people on there doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I found this one guy. His name's Ruben something. Troll means, how can I explain troll? You're just putting random junk in the chat to try to get attention and disrupt the flow of the conversation. And your only purpose is to disrupt the conversation. You're there to be a jerk and then you leave. That's a troll. Yeah. They come out at night. Yeah. They're sleeping in the morning. Just like video games in the morning too. I play video games on computer some. But in the morning, if I was to play right now, I'd be doing awesome on the game. Yeah, you know, my stats would be great and everything. But you get on later in the evening, I'm garbage. Yeah, I believe there's hackers and cheaters out there and stuff like that using different modifications. And they come out at night, just like the trolls, and they ruin the game. So I don't even try to play at night anymore much. Yeah, I go from high ranking to like bottom of the list for morning and evening. I don't know. Kind of takes the fun out of the game. Yeah, trolls are. But I guess you could say they're people too, right? I don't know. They just need attention. They just want attention. They're bored. They're just bored. But I don't let it bother me. I was going to tell you this one guy I found on the stream. His name's Ruben. He thinks everybody's going to hell. And he'll preach for a little bit. And he keeps telling everybody's going to hell. And, oh no, am I lagging? No. I don't know. But anyway, he'll say everybody's going to hell and he'll preach for a little while. And then he'll start cussing people out. And I wasn't trolling him. I was just engaging in conversation because I don't believe what he said was true. And he blocked me. And he seems to do that. If you don't agree with him, he's going to block you. And then he'll cuss you out. And then he'll tell you you're going to hell. But he's still going to heaven. Yeah, they get tucked. They go to bed at night, 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, and every once in a while I'll still see him on the live stream, and it's the same garbage. but he only has like 7 viewers. He never has like hundreds of people. And he brags about himself. He's very self-absorbed. Um, it's just weird. There's a few people like that on there, obviously, that like to preach. But whatever. I just tried to engage with some different points, talking points, and he didn't like it. I guess it was too much for him. He blocked me. Oh, and he cussed me out too, pretty good for like a whole 2 or 3 minutes. Bunch of hypocrites. But anyway. Oh me. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I used to say it takes all kinds to make the world go around. Because if we were all the same, life would be boring. Right? Does that make sense? If we were all the same, life would be boring. In this chat, I don't really get any crazy things on this chat. Yeah. I don't get any haters. Because we're just chatting. I don't have any real agenda, so I'm not trying to project anything, so there's no reason for anybody to blast me or cuss me out on here or call me anything. Normally they log on, they see that I'm just kind of talking, and then they leave. So, whatever. Where's Sweetie? She's over there chewing on her bone. Can't see her for the bush. She is. She likes the sun in the morning. But as soon as around 11 or 12 o'clock it starts getting hot, she's in the shade. There's plenty of shady spots around here. We got trees and bushes and stuff all over the place. I got a gazebo over there she can lay in and stay out of the sun. I ran wire to that. I ran electricity to the gazebo and put a ceiling fan in there. It's really nice. It's got curtains and mosquito netting too, so you can block the sun or keep the bugs out if you want. A lot of stuff in this backyard I built. I built this little deck and this little ramp. I built the doghouse. The raised gardens all over the place. I did not build the shed. It came with a house. But I did run electricity to it. And another 5 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna head out. Because I'll stop on the way at this coffee shop and I'll get another cup of coffee there. And they got amazing oatmeal raisin cookies. They're huge. They're like as big as my face. It's insane how big they are, but they're delicious. It's kind of my little routine. I'll stop in there and get a cup of coffee and one of those cookies, and I'll mosey on down to the food pantry. And I like to get there early because we got to sort all the food out and unwrap it, unbox it, and kind of stage it on these tables and make an assembly line. And then we start just sliding boxes down the assembly line, putting stuff in them as they go. And oatmeal cookies are not weird. They're delicious. Oatmeal raisin cookies are amazing. That's my favorite cookie. And believe it or not, it's the healthiest cookie. Because when's the last time you had oatmeal and you didn't put sugar in it? Oatmeal's healthy, right? Throw a couple raisins in there, they're healthy. Add sugar, you got oatmeal raisin cookie. Filled with chocolate? Nah, I don't like chocolate. No, just plain on oatmeal and raisin. That's it. Those are the best. That's my absolute favorite. The grocery store in town makes a baker's dozen oatmeal raisin. They have a little bit of spice to them. Not pumpkin spice, but just I think like a little cinnamon. Delicious. Oatmeal pies. I don't think I've had an oatmeal pie before. I don't have an oatmeal pie. What's my favorite game? I like to play this game called Hell Let Loose. It's a World War II game. It's very difficult to play, so it discourages a lot of people from joining, which is kind of good because you want people to be kind of serious about the game to play it. But it's super hard to play, and the matches can last up like 2 hours. So it's not like quick turn and burn. It takes time. You got to talk. You got to use strategy, and you got to take objectives and all this kind of other stuff. So it's not just bang bang all the time. There's a lot more to it, which makes it a lot more fun. Um, yeah, but I like that game. Um, I don't know. I used to play on the Xbox a lot, but I'm just not good with controller. I like the keyboard and mouse. I can do way better with keyboard and mouse than I can with a controller. I just I fumble with the controller too much. I can't seem to get precise movements with a controller, like on Xbox or PlayStation. Um, I mean, they're fun. I've got an Xbox and PlayStation. I never touch them. I just don't. We bought them years ago. It's the PS4 and the just the Xbox One. They're the older ones, but I don't touch them. I'd rather get on my computer any day, my PC, and play that. And I built the PC myself. And oatmeal pies. I'll have to try an oatmeal pie. Okay. Yep, I got a little sticker on the back of my car. It says WASD. And if you play PC games, you know what that means. So I got that on the back windshield of my car. What's the specs of my PC? I did AMD Ryzen processor. I like the AMD better than Intel. I think they perform just as good, if not better, and they're cheaper. So I go with AMD. And I think I got 24 gigs of RAM. Got the solid state drive. I think it's a 16 gig video card. It may be an 8. It's good enough though. And those are the basic specs of it. QWERTY. I built it myself like 5 years ago, and it still runs great. It'll boot up in less than 30 seconds. I can click around as fast as I want, and it'll play the games. So that's the cool thing about a desktop. It'll last for years. You're only going to get a laptop to do peak performance for 2 or 3 years, and then you're going to want to get another one. But I've upgraded the PC over time. I've added more RAM, and I've upgraded the video card and things like that. Video cards are so damn expensive thanks to cryptocurrency. Man, you'll spend $1,000 on a decent one. You should build your own PC. It's not hard to do. There's lots of videos online on how to do it. You might need a couple of specialty tools, but yeah, you could go to different. I don't think Best Buy does it, but there's a build your PC website type thing. So you tell the website what you want, and it'll suggest different components for you to buy to build your PC. And you can upgrade it if you want, and things like that. And then all the parts are sent to you, and you can build it. And the good thing about building your own PC versus buying one from a store or a website built, when you buy them from Best Buy, Walmart, wherever, Amazon, they're going to come with a bunch of programs on there that's going to slow your computer down. But if you build it yourself, it's just going to have Windows on there, and that's it. And it'll run just so much faster, so much smoother, and you can add what you want. You can personalize it way more, because if you buy like a Dell or a HP or something like that, or Alienware, it's going to come with what I call bloatware. I'm not the only one who calls it that, but it slows it down. All these add-ons, and you can't take them off. They're stuck on there forever, and it's annoying as hell. So I like to build my own. And then I've built computers for other people when I had my business, and they love them. Maybe cost a little bit more. That's a whole other story. The ones you get from like Amazon, Best Buy, and it has all that bloatware on it, they're cheaper because all these companies pay the other portion of the cost by putting their programs on there. And that's what keeps the price down for consumers when you buy at a big box store. So, but then you're stuck with that software, and they want you to use it in hopes that it's a gamble that you'll use it or not, and then they'll make money off of you in the future. But if you build it yourself, it costs a little bit more because you're taking in those costs for all the parts, and then but you're going to be way more satisfied, and it's going to last way longer. Yeah. $3,000 desktop. No, I mean, I'm telling you, some of those sites are ripoffs. They'll put neon lights in it or LED lights in it and make it look all cool, you know. That doesn't matter. I got a plain box and it holds all my stuff and it rocks. It's not that much hassle. I did a video a long time ago. I did like a time lapse of me building a PC. It takes like an hour, hour and a half. If you've done it a few times, it, you know, only takes a couple hours. You can just put it together and before you know it, you're firing it up and you're ready to go. Yeah, I gotta go. Alright guys, thanks Bagel, keeping me on point here. I gotta run. Say bye to Sweetie. Bye, Sweetie. Sweetie. She's not, oh, there she goes. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. Look for some other videos, like, sub, share, all that other garbage. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me.